Namaste viewers. In today's video, we'll learn about Pranamaya Kosha, or the second body of the Panch Kosha system. Prana or life force is readily available in the world around us. Most of the prana is taken from air, which is known as air prana. Prana is also present in earth, known as ground prana. Prana is present in food. Prana is present in water. Everywhere this vital life force is present. But majority of it comes through air. So how do we get air? When we breathe, we take oxygen and we exhale carbon dioxide. While breathing, we take the prana or the air prana, which makes us vital. This air prana is directly absorbed in the energy body or the chakras or the nadis. When this air prana flows in our body, the life force continues and we are considered alive. Prana is also seen by some spiritual practices as well as some special techniques, and now in the modern world it can be seen through special photography like Killian photography. It is seen in the form of aura around us. Around our physical body there is pranic body or the energy body, which takes the shape of our own physical body. The pranic body is colorful and very subtle. It's not easy for everybody to see it. So because it is a bioplasma, or it is a different state of matter other than the solid, liquid and gas. If we consider diseases, all the diseases are first manifested in the pranic body or the energy body. Then those diseases are manifested in the physical body. So if we are about to get sick, we'll first feel low in energy, and we'll first feel there is some depletion or congestion of prana or energy around us, and then we'll get the disease. Prana or vital life force is also known as the bioplasmic layer. As we have learned in science that plasma is the fourth type of matter. So when it is around a living being or body, it is known as bioplasma or the bioplasmic layer. It contains charge, positive and negative charge, as well as gaseous ions. So when we think about charge, charge means energy. There is flow of energy. Positive and negative charge make electricity. There is flow of energy around this, making aura or the vital energy body around the physical body. Aura or the energy body does not have a specific shape. That's why it takes the shape of the body. It is interpermeated with the physical body, so it forms the same shape of the body, which is quite visible in the aura photography. We will discuss more about pranas later in the video, where pranas are located in the body and how they flow in the body. First, we'll learn about the important concept of Panch Pran, or the prana or the vital life force is also of 5 types. It's not a single prana, it's of 5 types. First type of prana is the air prana, which is present from throat to the diaphragm, which is used in the breathing. It is the controller of breath. Then there is apan prana, which is important for the excretion of the body. It is present from the navel to the perineum, or the lowermost part of the body. It is responsible for removal of waste in the body. Then there is third prana, which is also known as Uddan prana. Uddan prana is mind. It is present around head and neck region and around arms and legs. Fourth type of prana is Saman prana, which is located around the navel. This prana is important for digestion. And the last prana is Vayan prana, which is present all over the body, and it is important for circulation in the body. So we have learned about the 5 pranas, the 5 types of life force moving inside our body. Through yogic practices or spiritual practices, especially breathing exercises, yogic breathing, pranic breathing, kriyas of different institutes, we are able to balance prana in the body. Stress depletes prana. It reduces prana or vital life force in the body. And yogic breathing, pranic breathing, kriya enhances prana. It increases your vitality. It increases circulation and functioning of all the organs in the body. Let's learn about energy today. What is energy? Everything we see around us is only and only energy. If we see the law of conservation of energy, energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. It can only transform from one form to another. This is a very basic principle of science. Everything around us is energy, but the energy has a specific quantity or volume. We cannot get new energy in the universe, or we cannot remove energy from the universe. It can only change from one form to another. There are different forms of energy, like solar energy from sun, thermal energy or the heat energy, hydro energy, electricity can make electrical energy, and so on. In day-to-day life, we use energy from one form to another. For example, if we use a heater in the house, we plug it on and we turn on the electricity switch, then electrical energy is now changing into thermal energy, and now we are feeling heat. So the energy is constant, it is just changing from one form to another. If we consider Nikola Tesla, who was a famous physicist, he always said that if you want to know the secrets of universe, always think in the terms of energy, frequency and vibration. Even Albert Einstein, who gave the law of conservation, always advocated the fact that we should analyze the world according to energy, because we are nothing but energy. Whatever we see around is energy, and it is associated with matter. What we see physically is matter, and we all know that matter has three states: solid, liquid and gas. Solid are the dense type of matter in which the molecules are placed very closely to each other. Then comes the liquid, which does not have a specific volume, where the particles are little bit apart, and then comes a gas where the molecules are just free flowing. However, there is a fourth, another important state of matter, which is known as the plasma. There are more states, but we will not go into that detail. We will study about plasma. Please do not get confused with the plasma and the blood. This is different state of matter. It is not solid, it is not liquid, it is not gas as well, it is plasma. Plasma does not have a fixed shape or volume. It is just free flowing. It comprises of gaseous particles, ions, positively or negative charged particles. The example of plasma can be lightning or thunder, where we can see there is just bombardment of light and energy and sound as well. That state of matter is known as plasma. So we have learned about energy outside or in the environment, but now we'll know more about the energy inside the body. We all know that we need energy to survive. We eat food, then the food gets digested, and then we get energy. Sometimes we feel very lethargic and we say, I don't have energy to do anything, I just feel like sleeping. And sometimes we are highly energetic and we say, I have excitement and enthusiasm to work today. So what is energy? Energy is something which is required to perform action. Without energy, we will not be able to do any action. So energy is so important for our body, and food is the source of energy to the body, food and as well as water. So, and the most important thing besides energy is also oxygen. Oxygen is present around everywhere in the atmosphere. We inhale oxygen and we exhale carbon dioxide. Oxygen is an important aspect of life. Without oxygen, there is no life. No life, no oxygen. But how oxygen is important? Oxygen is inhaled through our nostrils, into the trachea, into the lungs, and it exchanges with carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide gas is not required for our body. It is a toxin, or it's the waste product in the body. It is exhaled through the exchange in the blood, and useful oxygen reaches the body. So oxygen is essential for each and every cell of the body. If few cells don't receive oxygen, they get dead very soon. Just like when we don't water the plant is dead. In the same way, if oxygen is not reached to specific cells of the body, they die. We can see all this in the emergency conditions or the traumatic conditions. If you are interested in more spiritual and scientific knowledge, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.